Hi everyone, so my name is Samantha Owens and I'm going to demonstrate my everyday makeup look today. So if you want something more on the natural side, a little more, it doesn't take a lot of time to do, then this is the right look for you. I personally like to do my makeup every day, but I don't like to get too ready. So I like to do just this more natural color, and it's still got a little bit of color pop to it. So I've actually learned this look from Candy Johnson, famous YouTuber that does makeup. So I got it 2 years ago when I wanted to be Belle for prom. I had a big Belle dress. I was brunette. And she did this Belle look. And the colors are actually darker, so I've changed it over time, but I've done the same procedure. So I used like a darker brown at the time to look like Belle. But now I've changed it to a little more everyday look. With I kind of created like a sunset eye with the bright pink. So, alright, well, let's get started. The first step is to prime your face with what I use is Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. So what this does is it kind of primes your face so your foundation sets well. So I just take a little dab, about that big, and you just kind of spread it out. On your neck too, because you want to make that skin tone of your foundation even with your neckline. Okay, so now that we have primed our face, the next step and product that we are going to use is a foundation. I use Ageless, Simply Ageless by CoverGirl. With my skin tone is creamy beige, so that's that. The foundation gives you that nice even look. So I just kind of put a little on my hand and spread it around. Now that we have nice even skin, step 3 is to start with your eyes. It's a brown, dark brown eyeliner for this look, for right underneath on the waterline. And go right along your waterline. And just like that, what this does is it brings out your eyes. So it brings out the shape. A lot of people don't like to apply the liner underneath, but I personally like it, so it's a personal preference. So that step's optional. And before we do the rest of our eyes, we're going to take just a light neutral colored foundation right here, or powder, go over the cream foundation for a little extra coverage. So now we've got our foundation, primer, and eyeliner. The next step is to take a small brush like this. It's an eyeshadow brush for the base. We're going to do the base of our eyes. And for this I'm going to use a taupey brown color. Right here. Right there. Just a taupey brown. Kind of show you that. So this color right here. You're going to take that and just put it on the base of your eyelids. So see, now you've got the taupey brown on the base. You're going to might want to do a few layers, make sure that sticks, and it'll brighten the brown a little bit. Okay, so now we've got that nice brown base. Our next color we're going to use is like a neutral, like pinky kind of color. So it's like light tan almost. It's lighter than this, and that's going to go right up on the base of your eye to give it more definition. It's going to go right above the base. Okay. And then what next we're going to do, we're going to highlight the eyebrows with a really, really light white color. It's going to go right above your base in your middle center color, the lighter color, but it's lighter than the second color. You're going to go right on the eyebrows with it, just highlight them. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a bit of shimmer to the center of our eyes, so the crease. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a sandy gold shimmer, it's called Golden Sands, with a flat brush, and you're going to take it and just poke it into the crease. It's kind of like a glitter top coat with a color. What that does is this gold adds a little more definition to your eye for the look. And you're going to take a fluffy brush like this, top, and just blend it. With a very neutral colors, soft look. I'm going to add a little bit of pink blush, dark, like hot pink, to each corner, and that's going to give this like a sunset look. So you're going to take and just spread it in the corner a little bit. And just dab it on there a little bit so it's not so bright. And you just spread out your corners. And you're going to take this brush and you're going to continue to blend all the colors in. So it'll give it a smooth transition so it's not just opaque. Okay, so now we've got this nice sunset eye. Now, the final touch to the eyes is going to be just a slight black line, so black eyeliner. This is optional. I personally like it. I think it adds to my eye shape and it just bolds it. So you're going to take a dip brush with, I personally like the gel liners because it shows up the best. You're going to take this brush and just go, kind of just follow along a thin line along the shape of your eye. So there you go. So barely just a line, that just kind of gives it a little more definition, a little more bold. And now we're going to do our second eye. Same thing, just follow along the line of your eye. Now we have our eyes done, but our face is still a little blank. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to apply a highlighter right above the cheekbones. And to give that a little more definition, under the highlighter we're going to use a bronzer right underneath to kind of define those cheekbones for you. So use a highlighter. This is Champagne from the Ulta palette, and I just take a flat brush like this, kind of put it on there and just go right above the cheekbones and kind of spread it a little bit so it chisels right on there. This is just kind of bringing out your facial structure. And then I just do a little on top of the nose. Just chisel it on there. I'm going to use a little Bare Minerals bronzer. It's really dark, so you want to be careful. You don't want to put too much on. So just kind of rub it in this brush swirl, and you're going to want to tap. Because I said this stuff is very opaque. I'm just gonna right under your highlighter. Then you can take a bigger brush and just kind of spread it, blend it together, so it's not just a line. See how that kind of gives it that definition now? My cheekbones stand out a little more. And then you're gonna want to take that dark brown. What to do is take an angle brush and we're gonna do just the eyebrows. Because we've highlighted them already, now we're just gonna give them that more defined, clean look. So I just use a powder, and then you just kind of follow the natural arch of your eyebrow. See, that just gives your eyebrows a little more bold look. Our final step is just to bring out those eyelashes. You're going to take an eyelash curler, curl them to get that nice shape. And I have LA Colors HG Waterproof Mascara. And concludes everyday makeup, so it's just a nice fun look, simple, doesn't take long, everyday look. So thank you.